This message is especially for pastors and other leaders of congregations as we face this unprecedented challenge of dealing with the COVID-19 virus. So I have a question for you. How is your lizard brain doing? Have you heard that expression? If you've been in a workshop lately in the last few years, you may have heard somebody talk about your lizard brain, the part of your brain way back here that takes over when things aren't going well. When you were in school, you may have heard it called your instinct for fight or flight. It sometimes takes us over and makes it hard for us to make decisions. My lizard brain usually tells me I have to solve it. I have to solve it now. I have to solve it right now and find the solution that everyone will be happy with. Well, this is the kind of circumstance in which we can't solve it. All we can do is wait and be cautious and learn from others who are going through this. It's going to teach many of us humility. Maybe your lizard brain, as you help to lead in your congregation, tells you that the most important thing is that the people need you, that you have to go, that you have to do, that you have to be present with them. But being present with people may not be possible for us in the next few weeks. They don't really need you to come to the nursing home and bring germs with you, or visit in the hospital, or even to go to someone's home who is not well. And so you'll need to use all of the gifts for ministry that you have to figure out other ways to be present with them and to continue to share the gospel with them. Or perhaps your lizard brain is asking you, who are you if you don't lead worship and have a staff meeting and have your Bible study and check off your list and do all of the things that you usually do? Well, you are still the person to whom God has given the gifts to do all of those things in order to make the gospel more real in people's lives. You just need to use all of the resources that you have now to find creative ways to continue to share the gospel in ways that change people's lives. I encourage you over the next few weeks to get into your mammal brain up on top of your head and to try and override that lizard brain whenever it comes in. I also encourage you to turn, as I have done, to the second letter to Corinth in the 4th chapter. You might remember that it says, "Therefore, since it is by God's mercy that we are engaged in this ministry, we do not lose heart. We have this treasure in clay jars, and over the next few weeks we may see just how clay these jars are, so that it may be made clear that this extraordinary power belongs to God and does not come from us. We are afflicted in every way but not crushed, perplexed but not driven to despair, persecuted but not forsaken, struck down but not destroyed, always carrying in the body the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be made visible in our bodies. For while we live, we are always being given up to death for Jesus' sake, so that the life of Jesus may be made visible in our mortal flesh." And then the writer says again, "So do not lose heart." I encourage the same thing for you. Be creative, use your gifts for ministry, be brave. You've got this.